Good evening to everyone once again on this May the 13th. Uh, Moving toward the middle of the month already, hard to believe. And what a wonderful day to celebrate. Before I say anything else, I have to give a little shout out to our Salesian sisters, the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians, otherwise known as the FMA, the Filiae Mariae Auxiliatorum, the Daughters of Mary Help of Christians. It's a reminder to us of our connectedness and our oneness of same spirit and charism, of doing for the girls what Don Bosco did for the boys. He had already had a wanting to do an apostolic project with the girls, and he met St. Mary Domenica. And it was this decisive meeting with this young woman of 27 years, when she was about 27 years old, that was a turning point in her life and in the life of this apostolic project. Later on, it was the two of them who organized and instituted this wonderful apostolic project, where so many young people have benefited from the result of the spirit and the joy and the life and the hope presented by our good sisters, who were together with us as one institute until about the year 1910, which Rome then demanded they separate and have their own government, so to say, governing body, and that happened in 1910. So, but at the same time, while we might have separated, I still find the oneness of spirit, the oneness of the unity of and cohesiveness in our mission of working for the young, especially those who are poor. And so we celebrate them. Right now they're at Villa Madonna School, also a presence at St. Joseph's, and long term they've had a long-standing presence here in the Tampa area. So know that our thoughts and our prayers go with them as they continue their mission in the course of this year. As I speak a little bit about today about Don Bosco's Marian devotion. We've been speaking about his love for Mary, especially under this title of Help of Christians. But we know, as I've already mentioned, there have been multiple other titles that Mary was known under and celebrated under, and that people had devotions to her under other titles, especially in that northern Italy part where Don Bosco was from. Our Lady of Consolation, Our Lady of the Rosary, the Immaculate Conception, Our Lady of Mount Carmel, and Mary Help of Christians for Don Bosco. But superseding all of this, anybody who has done any type of research in the life of Don Bosco, anybody who has done any type of looking into investigating his life and his mission, done any serious research, can tell you that before any titles, it was always just the Madonna, Our Lady, Mary, the Mother of God, Our Lady, who played such an integral and intimate part of his life. From his earliest of times, from his first dreams, it was always the Madonna. So before any titles came in, he had an underlying love and devotion to Mary, the Mother of God, Mary, Jesus' mother. And he always developed that relationship, which was a strong relationship, even stronger than under any one particular title. But it was Mary, the Help of Christians, that drew him to building his church, this wonderful basilica. It was Mary, the Help of Christians, that became known as Don Bosco's Madonna, because I think a lot of the times where the church seemed to have been under such fire, and certainly how more suitable can we have it than today? Is the church under fire today? Is the church under in the sight of our society? Is it running contrary to the sight of our society? Is it sometimes burning from within and without? Yeah. And so we need the help of Christians more so today than at the same time, just as much as we did in the time of Don Bosco. And so he wanted to promote this devotion to her under this title, knowing that if we go to her, the help of Christians, that as she came to the help of Christians in the Battle of Lepanto and the siege of Vienna and Savona and Rome, the other sieges and battles there, as she came to the help of a besieged church, then so she'll continue to do so today. May we as a people of God, as a people of this Mary Help of Christians presence here for the last 91 years, and the namesake of our parish, may we also kind of come to her call to her in our need, in the need of the church, in defense of the church, in the defense of her people, and in our own defense, in our own needs, and know that she will respond positively to them as well. God bless you all. Have a wonderful evening, and know that we continue to pray for you. Don't forget, our novena begins on Wednesday, and we'll make sure that we put up online. You'll find in your email and online, you'll find the daily novena prayers to her on those days. Don't forget to join. Think about joining us also on May the 26th for our processional rosary at 9:45 in the courtyard, beginning in the courtyard behind the church, and then for our 11 o'clock Mass on that particular morning, also celebrating the solemn feast of Mary, Help of Christians at that particular time. Again, God bless you all. Keep us in your prayers and know that we'll be doing the same for you.